Hey, what's up guys? Q&A here. Not Q&A here. Hey, what's up guys? We're doing another Q&A. Today's Q&A is about breaking in your subwoofer. All right guys, so our question today is from YouTube and it's from Stress Test. So basically he's like, can you guys do a video defining once and for all sub break-in? Question mark. Well, today I'm going to give you my opinion on breaking in a subwoofer. So basically, what does breaking in a subwoofer really mean? Well, there's nothing breaking. It's really just pretty much loosening up the components of the woofer. Oftentimes, a brand new woofer out of the box is really stiff. And basically what's stiff is the spider. It hasn't been played before, so it's really stiff. When a woofer's like that, brand new out of the box, it's not gonna perform at its best. Oftentimes, it can take a little while to loosen up, and once it does, ultimately, you've now broken in your subwoofer. Basically, really the only component for the most part that really loosens up is the spider. And some woofers have multiple spiders, single spider, and as basically the woofer breaks in, loosens up, it's going to sound better, it's going to sound more accurate, it's going to be more dynamic. Also, if you were to actually design a box and take the TS parameters of a non-broken in woofer and take the TS parameters of a woofer that the same exact woofer, once it's broken in, you would yield two different boxes. That's why most manufacturers give you the specs of woofers that are broken in. So if you're actually able to measure yours outside of the box that's brand new, it's not going to match what the manufacturer says. And even once broken, it's not going to be exactly what the manufacturer says because every single woofer is different. So I know a lot of people are probably asking this because they're super concerned about like damaging their woofer. Well, if you break it in or not, in my opinion, you're not going to damage or blow up your woofer. There's no parts that are wearing. The voice coil doesn't wear in or anything like that. It's not like breaking in a race motor on a car. I've worked at a lot of shops over many years, and you know what? When a customer brings in their car, we do a system. They pay for it. They're happy. We've tuned it. It's ready to go. Well, the first thing they're going to do as they drive away smiling is bump down the street, and they want everybody to hear them. They don't break in their woofers, and that customer doesn't come back because they've got a blown woofer because it didn't get broken in. So, really this pretty much would be more, in my opinion, maybe somebody that's in competitions, maybe they care about it, or maybe if you've got a ton of time, you care about it, great. Realistically, pretty much if you're gonna do it yourself, get everything set up, just, don't romp on the woofer right out of the box. If you want to just to slowly increase the output of the woofer over like maybe a week's period of time as you drive the car, the woofer is just naturally going to loosen up. And when it does, then it's going to sound better. If that makes you feel better to not damage the speaker because you think you're going to because of that, then by all means. Or if you want to be like this guy and you've got 3 days, because he's on day 3 of breaking in his woofers, and you've got some extra equipment laying around, you got an extra amp, and you made a contraption to suspend your woofer so you could break it in free air, and you want to do that, great. The end result, his woofer is going to be broken in, and mine's going to be broken in if I just play it right out of the box. His just took 3 days. Mine probably was a lot faster. So in my opinion, don't be afraid. Just play it right out of the box. The most important thing is if the woofer's in the right box and if you have the right amplifier and everything's set right and your thing's not just distorting and clipping. If all that stuff is right, then you don't have anything to worry about. Just you're gonna notice as the woofer does break in naturally by playing it, it's gonna sound better. But if you got 3 days and you just wanna hook up your woofer on a bench and walk away and just let it play, guess what? The first time you go to install it in your car, it's already broken in, so it's already gonna sound great. It may not sound great right out of the box, but it's gonna sound better as it breaks in. It's really up to you. It's not gonna break. I'm done talking. I know I answered your question. Thanks for the questions. Keep them coming. Make sure you subscribe. All the social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc. I'm Alan. I'll see you next time.